What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. Today's video is going to be on Cardano ADA and a massive update on what the project is working on and where they're headed end of 2020 and early 2021 as well. They just released their new Gogeun roadmap, which does bring smart contracts to the platform and is where they're going to get the majority of their partnerships, and this is where people can convert from ERC20 being on the Ethereum blockchain to actually being on the Cardano blockchain, which has many benefits over Ethereum and Ethereum 2 even. So before we get started with all that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new cryptocurrency videos. I do regular updates on Cardano pretty much on a monthly basis. So if you guys didn't hear, Cardano did release the new Gogeun roadmap, which does go until the end of Q1 of 2021. So Gogeun will launch in 3 phases. I'm going to go over everything that Charles Hoskinson went over in his recent video, going over Gogeun and everything that they have coming. And I will show you some very important clips from this 25-minute video he did as well. Just some highlights. If you guys do want to catch this entire video, you could just search Charles Hoskinson in YouTube and his video on brief comments on Gogeun, 25-minute video, great update on Cardano. In this video, I'm going to just be highlighting the major updates as well as discuss the price of Cardano ADA and where I see that headed by the end of 2020, as well as other things that are going on with the platform and other possibilities like a Coinbase ADA listing and PayPal ADA listing as well. So I will be going over everything here and giving you guys a major update on the Cardano project and what's to come in 2020 as well as early 2021 with this new roadmap that was just released. So similar to the Shelley mainnet roadmap, this roadmap has details on everything that's within this time period as well as when it's going to be rolling out. And this is a roadmap going end of 2020 as well into March of 2021, which is when Gogeun will be fully launched on the mainnet. So here is the Gogeun roadmap taking place over the next few months, rolling out in 3 phases. Within November, we will be having the ERC20 Convertor testnet available as well as the Mint testnet. So projects that do want to convert from the Ethereum network over to the Cardano network will be able to test that prior to it actually going live on the mainnet, which is great. So when the final phase of Gogeun does launch in March of 2021, we should have many projects converting very quickly from ERC20 over to the Cardano mainnet, and that's going to be a lot of new partners, a lot of coverage on the Cardano mainnet, and I am going to show you some clips from Charles Hoskinson talking about the major benefits of converting from Ethereum network to the Cardano mainnet as well.
Now, one of the single most important things about all of this is the native asset standard. One of the things we did not anticipate when we created Ethereum is just how pervasive the user's ability to issue an asset would be. We figured this would be an important thing. It's why we put it on a t-shirt back at the Miami conference in January of 2014. And we realized that from the Color Coins project and the Mastercoin project. And one of the most important things is that we have the ability to issue not just a utility token, but non-fungible assets, security tokens, and a litany of other instruments that hold value. And the point of the native asset standard in the ERC20 converter is to establish a co-evolution of the technology and the commercialization of the technology, as opposed to just field of dreaming it and building it and then they will come. So what we've been doing with ERC20 converter is using that as a way to create a conversation with those who want to migrate or build on Cardano, and thinking through how are we going to create practical standards with our native assets. We already have enormous advantages with this standard over Ethereum. In particular, the fact that your assets you issue on Cardano are treated the way that ADA is treated, whereas in Ethereum, you're a second-class citizen, where Ether is treated differently from smart contracts. This first-class citizen approach means that your assets will have the same governance access, layer 2 portfolio access, and infrastructure that ADA itself has. easier listing experiences, easier time with hardware wallets, easier time with wallet software in general, better user experience, faster transactions, lower transaction costs, and then eventually for higher value tokens, even the possibility of paying transaction fees over the long term in the native asset itself, as if you were your own cryptocurrency. You just simply cannot do this with the design of Ethereum and Ethereum 2. It's a huge advantage we have in our ecosystem, and it's one that will become more pervasive over time.
So in this document, I highlighted all the major things that Charles Hoskinson did talk about in his new video, highlighting the Gogeun roadmap. So just to quickly go over everything that's coming for Cardano, parts of Gogeun shipping this year. Just in November, we're going to have that ERC20 converter and the testnet. Shelley updates are continued. There's an entire team still working on Shelley and improving it, and working simultaneously as Gogeun is being worked on as well. IOHK has 90 potential commercial deals in the pipeline for Cardano, which is highlighted in an article I'm going to show you guys as well. So that's going to bring a lot of attention to Cardano and lead to many more partnerships as well, in my opinion. Full dedicated marketing and partners team constantly working to get new partners and new deals for Cardano. So the major things here, Gogeun is going to roll out in 3 hard forks, the first being in November 2020 with that ERC20 converter test as well as the mint testnet, second in Q1 2021, and third shortly after. Gogeun will be fully launched by March 2021. ERC20 token converter and mint testnet in November. This will give people time to start building on Cardano ecosystem in a safe sandbox, so when they deploy to mainnet, they do it right the first time. So we also have a possible Coinbase ADA listing as well as staking. They did announce that Coinbase custody partnership back when Shelley was launching, which will allow you to stake ADA directly from Coinbase. So for the retail investors that do want to stake ADA and they don't want to use the Daedalus wallet or other wallets where you can stake Cardano ADA, you will have the option to stake directly from Coinbase, which was huge for Tezos, and that does lock up much more ADA, which will help the price of ADA go up as well. So I'm not sure when this is coming. I was hoping this was coming shortly after the Shelley mainnet launch with staking. We still have no word of Coinbase. Coinbase keeps announcing new coins they're interested in listing as well. They did announce interest for ADA over 2 years ago now, so the fact they still haven't listed it, I do think they're just waiting for these updates from Cardano and IOHK to roll out so that they could have a smooth rollout of ADA and not have to do major updates. So that could be coming at any time. I do think that Coinbase partnership will be launching and listing ADA before the end of 2020. We also have a possible PayPal ADA listing. PayPal did announce 4 cryptocurrencies they're launching with support for, which is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So if they're willing to list Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, I don't see why they wouldn't list other cryptocurrencies like XRP, ADA, and other top 10 cryptos in the near future as well. And if there is a launch weekend with just ADA launching on PayPal, that's going to be huge and bring a lot of attention to ADA as well. So I am happy that PayPal didn't initially launch with ADA already listed, because when they do make this announcement now, it's going to be major news and it's going to bring a lot of demand to ADA, much more so than it would have if it was just part of the initial launch, in my opinion. So I don't see why PayPal would not add ADA eventually, especially after Gogeun is rolled out as well. So this, both of these possible listings will bring huge demand to ADA. At the same time, all of these partnerships rolling out, as well as the different phases of Gogeun rolling out with smart contracts, the ERC20 token converter, which does have major benefits over the Ethereum network. So as Charles said, using your token asset on the Cardano blockchain, you're treated like a first-class citizen and not a second-class citizen like you are on the Ethereum network launching an ERC20 token. So there will be major benefits to switching over to the Cardano blockchain, which I think many projects will take advantage of, especially if Ethereum 2 keeps delaying, which it does look like is going to be happening. Phase 0 has been delayed for so long, and there's multiple phases of Ethereum ETH2, which will be rolling out throughout 2021. But even with these different phases rolling out and ETH2 being fully launched, Cardano still has benefits that ETH2 won't have to launching your token within their network. So that's major. I do think Cardano will be a major competitor to Ethereum, and when we really start seeing the effects of that play out is really when the price of ADA is going to start skyrocketing, in my opinion, especially that staking is launched before the staking of Ethereum 2. So that's major in my opinion as well. Even with Gogeun not launching fully until March of 2021, I'm staking my ADA. Earning more ADA as I'm holding my ADA is just a major bonus to me. So Cardano ADA is definitely my top long-term hold in the cryptocurrency space out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies. I do see this project doing extremely well in the long run, especially the teams and people they have supporting and working on this project, especially having the major benefits over the Ethereum network as well. And I definitely think these projects can coexist along with coexisting with other Ethereum competitors like Tezos and Polkadot. People think there can only be one, but they will coexist just like major companies coexist like Apple and Microsoft, like Pepsi and Coke and others. So I definitely think Cardano is not going to disappear, and it's going to be a major competitor with Ethereum and take a majority share of the cryptocurrency space, and many projects will be launching on the Cardano blockchain. And we're going to start seeing that roll out beginning of 2021 towards the end of 2021 as well. I think 2021 is going to be a massive year for cryptocurrencies altogether. I do think the end of 2020 is going to be good, but 2021 is looking to shape up to be the best year for cryptocurrencies yet, with PayPal allowing people to make payments with cryptocurrency. They're allowing their 300 million plus users to buy, sell, and hold cryptocurrencies within their platform. We're having other major companies get into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. So major interest is coming to cryptocurrencies. At the same time, Cardano is finally launching all the work they've been working on for the past few years. So really quick, I do want to show you guys another quick clip of Charles Hoskinson talking about the Gogeun rollout and what's to come with that as well.
The rollout of Gogeun in terms of the system, as we mentioned in the presentation, will be principally done for the first iteration over a series of 3 hard fork combinator events. The first of which is beginning this year in November-December timeframe. And that's going to lay a lot of the foundations that will enable us to get to the second hard fork combinator event, which will occur in Q1 of next year, and we'll announce that specific date likely at the next product update. And then the third one will happen shortly thereafter. They have to be spaced this way because it's just simply too cumbersome on our developers and also our partners, such as wallet infrastructure and exchanges, to try to do too much too quickly. And furthermore, there's an enormous amount of work, as you've noticed on that slide, to roll out Gogeun. The population of that infrastructure is occurring now today. And with the ERC20 converter and the Mint testnet that's coming, that's going to occur in November, which means that that gives people time to start building and playing on our ecosystem in a safe sandbox, so that when they deploy it to the mainnet, they do it right the first time and they don't make an existential failure, as we have seen with the DeFi space. Because at the end of the day, once you go live, you have a huge adversarial surface, and everybody in the world is going to try to break the things you've done. So it's very important that you do it right, which means that you need time as a commercial partner and an application deployer to do it correctly. So parts of Gogeun are indeed shipping this year. Some have already shipped, and we'll have another HFC event at the end of next month or early in December. And throughout the first quarter of next year, and likely the second quarter, we'll complete the other 2 HFC events, which will roll out full support for native assets, extended UTXO, the Plutus infrastructure, and the Marlowe infrastructure. In the meantime, we're also working on strategies about how we can ensure best integration of Glow and Yella into the Cardano ecosystem. And as you've noticed, there are 3 parallel teams that are working very hard. the Shelley team continues to upgrade the Shelley experience.
So as you guys heard, it is rolling out in 3 phases. In November coming up, projects will be able to mint and test their tokens on the Cardano blockchain, which I think is going to be huge as well, and rolling out in 3 final phases, finally launching by March of 2021. And that's when we're going to be getting lots of partnerships for Cardano as well. As this article stated, up to 90 potential commercial deals already in the pipeline. By the time of the actual mainnet rollout, I definitely think this is going to be a few hundred as well. And then if we see major benefits to using the ERC20 converter, I think we're going to be seeing many cryptocurrency projects converting to the Cardano blockchain, which is just going to be more and more bullish news for Cardano ADA as well. So real quick, I want to show you something highlighted in this article. Who is jumping the Ethereum ship? So they did talk about the ERC20 converter, and they did show a sample here. This is the ERC20converter.com testnet. So they did state there are 3 ways in which our partner can convert their tokens. The first one would be airdropping on the destination network, basically cloning the token. The second one would be burning the token on the source network and creating one on the destination network. And the third one would be by locking the token on the source network and releasing it on the destination network. So I think this is huge that they do have a converter that's going to be easily accessed and allow projects to convert from ERC20 to the Cardano blockchain with ease, which I think is going to be massive and get a lot more partnerships out of this. So they really have huge things in the works here, and if the benefits are as great as they say, then I definitely see a lot of projects starting to convert over to the Cardano blockchain. I think that's going to snowball, and more projects will convert as they see the better benefits of converting as well, depending on how Ethereum 2 phases roll out as well. We could get the phase 0 rollout, which allows staking of Ethereum, but then the other couple phases of Ethereum 2 get delayed and take longer to roll out. We have no idea when Ethereum 2 will actually be finished rolling out and be completely live. So I do think Cardano's ahead of Ethereum 2 in that aspect. So Cardano also released this article on October 28th, bringing new value and utility to the Cardano blockchain. With the rollout of Gogeun, Cardano is becoming a smart contract platform. From a focus of transactions, Cardano is now becoming a utility platform open for partnerships, enterprises, and commercial applications that can be used for the complex operations that will define the era of decentralized finance, DeFi. With DeFi really exploding right now and becoming the next wave of cryptocurrency, it's going to be great that Cardano is going to be launching Gogeun, and if it does have huge benefits over launching on Ethereum, Cardano is really going to blow up very quickly, and I think these prices of ADA are going to be history in my opinion. So Cardano also mentioned they had those 90 potential commercial deals for Cardano in the pipeline, along with many other bullish news. So to discuss the Cardano ADA price, we are down to around 9 cents now, which is just insane in my opinion. It did peak out around 15 to 16 cents at the peak of the launch of Shelley mainnet. And actually the volume has been increasing for ADA while the price has been decreasing, which doesn't make sense to me. The fact that the volume is increasing as we see here, I think is a great sign that more and more people are going to be using ADA and trading ADA. And I think that's going to exponentially grow as they launch Gogeun and everything else that's coming out. If PayPal and Coinbase launch ADA as well, it's going to be massive, and I think these prices are going to be history. Anything under 10 cents is a steal in my opinion, which is why I'm personally dollar cost averaging my purchases on ADA and will continue to do this, adding that ADA to my staking wallet and earning more and more ADA as time goes on, since this is my top long-term hold at a top 10 cryptocurrencies. Staking ADA is just a win-win for me because I'm holding long-term as it is, but because I'm doing so, I'm also earning ADA, adding that new ADA to my wallet as well and earning more and more. So it is a passive income, and I do see these prices being history. I definitely think $1 ADA is going to be very possible early 2021, especially if we see Bitcoin breaking new all-time highs. I definitely think we're going to be seeing ADA hit that dollar mark again. where it did hit peak of the last bull run, going up as high as $1.20 very briefly. But it did hold around 40 cents here during the duration of the bull run, and then quickly dropping back off as low as 3 cents and lower. Just insane. So during this whole time, Cardano has been developing, and just recently we did have the Shelly mainnet launch, which introduced staking to Cardano, which was major for the project. Now Gogeun is the next major step, which is rolling out early 2021 with phases in November as well, allowing projects to test the ERC20 converter and mint their tokens. So huge things in the works. Current market cap of ADA at 2.9 billion, extremely small if Cardano does become a major competitor with the Ethereum network, which I do think is very likely. If we do see Cardano taking a majority share of the projects launching ERC20 tokens and converting to the Cardano blockchain, I think this is going to easily be in the multi-$100 billion market cap, which is just insane profits. If we get to $300 billion market cap, that's going to be a 100x for the current price of Cardano ADA, which I think is very possible by the peak of the next bull run. I definitely think we're going to be seeing Bitcoin breaking new all-time highs, as well as Ethereum too. Like I said, Ethereum and Cardano will coexist, just like every other major company has major competitors, and they coexist, doing extremely well. So the fact that we are seeing volume increasing for ADA is a great sign, even though the price is on a bit of a dip right now. So I'm dollar cost averaging, buying ADA every month or so when I can, and lowering my buy-in price, and being able to stake more and more ADA is just more ADA I'm going to be able to earn over the next few years as I'm holding ADA as well. So huge things to come. Charles Hoskinson has stated that he could see the Cardano ADA market cap being in the multi-trillions eventually. That's of course 5 to 10 years down the line, but I see that being very possible as well, in which case that's a 100x or more for your Cardano ADA that you're holding if you did get in at these current prices or lower. So huge things in the works. I'm definitely excited for Cardano to be launching Gogeun. I think next month, month of November, is going to be huge for ADA as well, with projects testing the ERC20 converter. That's really when I think projects are going to see what Cardano is made of, and once we start seeing more and more partnerships coming, it's just going to be better and better for the price of ADA as well. I'm really hoping that PayPal and Coinbase do these listings also. I'm definitely expecting a Coinbase ADA listing and staking within Coinbase by the end of 2020, possibly being added to PayPal as well, but ADA being added to PayPal anytime from now to the end of 2021 is very bullish. So I really do believe that will happen by the end of 2021, and a Coinbase listing by the end of 2020. So overall, I'm still very bullish on Cardano, and while we're waiting for these massive updates, I'm just staking my ADA, earning more ADA as I'm holding long term. This is a long-term investment for me. It's not something to get rich quick or to pull quick profits off of and dump and then buy back in lower. This is something I'm holding long term, especially with staking now, being able to earn that passive income while I'm holding long term on a project I truly believe in and see doing huge things in the future is just a win-win in my opinion. So that's it for today's Cardano video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, please share the video, like the video, comment below what are your thoughts on Cardano right now and the future of Cardano ADA. Also, please subscribe to my channel. I do regular updates on Cardano at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, and I'm doing regular cryptocurrency videos multiple times per week. I'm also doing a crypto trading series on Binance US. Turning 10K into 100K in 1 year is the goal, and that's already doing great. So I will be doing a third video of that trading series very soon, as well as many other upcoming videos on staking, not only Cardano, but other cryptocurrencies and other bullish news in the crypto space as well. So thank you guys again for watching the video. If you did make it this far, I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.